Hello, everybody. Thank you for clicking in. We'll Fix It team doing some definitely. You don't see this content every day on here. I like doing this though. If you watched part one of the Cobra repair video, I was tracing down a direct short as I went into sideband mode and no modulation, no power output, and reared receive. Let me, and if you seen there was a part that I took out, a small little transistor that was used for driving some of the finals, the pre-driver, I guess you'd call it. Anyways, let me flip the camera around. And as I moved around on the board and started isolating the short, I knew it was somewhere around the 1969 final. I had swapped out or took out some of these ICs just to check. This IC right here is part of an oscillator that works with the other IC at the bottom. I'll flip the board around here so you can see it. This IC right here works with that IC with integrated chip, which is weird looking integrated chip. But this right here gives your base frequency. This finalizes it. So if you want to know what those two are right there, they do that. That's if you take that out, you just oscillates 92 megahertz. And then this finalizes that. Then your frequency kind of reflects all that. But anyhow, kept pulling things out till I finally isolated it around that 1969 final area. That wasn't what it was. So I desoldered each leg on the 1969 and then traced out each part that went to it and found it back to a little transistor that fit in over here. That right there. And the short went away. So I swapped it out of a good parts radio. And bada bing, bada boom. I have just this is actually hooked to an antenna, but I run the stock radio. This is stock output, but you can actually see the hello. You can actually see it moving the needle forward. We've got receive now. You can listen. Go to channel 6. Well, we got we've got receive, and we don't have a short. We'll go to sideband anymore. So I believe we got it licked, guys. I'm gonna flip this back down. Turn the volume back down. Okay, all right. So let's see here. So that was it there. So if you're working on a Cobra 2000 and you get a weird short when you go to sideband and all kind of crazy stuff, by the way, just have it outside because when I hooked the variable up, it would do weird stuff too. The variable output for the dead key was doing some really crazy things. You can actually see in real time how that thing works. If I key this radio up, you can see the variable is functional as it moves the dead key around like it's supposed to as I'm turning this right here. So we'll put it back at the 2-watt dead key. 2.5, that's close enough. All right, but yeah, so working. Let me flip the camera back around. We're going to talk on a little bit more. Before I completely button the thing all back up, I'll run it some more and make sure that I've got it nailed down. It really needs a recap. So I may end up I've got a bunch of capacitors. So I'm probably going to end up recapping this thing because that could have been a contributing factor to that piece of that driver that actually failed because caps get old. They get where they short the ground. And I've got a really decent desoldering tool we've seen in the first video. And that will help me be able to figure out, that'll work. So thank you for watching, and please hit the like, subscribe, and share.